Hi! Happy Thursday! I'm back. I didn't make a video last week because I was having some insane allergic reaction, which I'm still a little bit swollen from. But anyway, I'm here, so I'm happy about that. I wanted to spare you guys a video. So anyway, first of all, Merry Christmas. It's pretty close. So I wanted to just talk about some of the things that are really making my week this week. I really wanted to take this video in our living room so I could show you our Christmas tree, but I'll have to do that in pictures because this is grainy quality already for this webcam, so it just looked really awful in the living room for some reason. Just really looked awful. So, okay. So, things I'm loving. I'll show you. These Maybelline Baby Lips. These are cheap and cheerful, really fun. Here you go. Like that. Okay, so they're these Baby Lips lip balm. They're tinted. I always buy things in sets because they need to have a friend. So I bought the Peach Kiss, I think because I saw Bex had it on Bex A Style Diary, and I love Bex, so I was like, oh, look, Bex likes this thing, so I'm going to get it. But here's the thing. I had wanted it, so I was hunting these things down. And I got the peach one, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. And then this one joined the family. So I'm wearing the Cherry Me right now. It's like a sheer red pink. I show you. Like that. I don't know if you guys remember in the late 80s, Maybelline had done this, I think it was the late 80s anyway. They did this whole baby lash, baby lips line. The packaging was not like this is now, but it was more like this pink packaging. I remember being enamored with it. I thought it was so cute. And the eyeshadows came in these little teeny tiny, like one shadow containers. You flip the lid up. It had a little sponge. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. Anyway, they haven't made those in a long time, so when I saw they were re-releasing this baby lips thing, or just plain old releasing it, I mean, it's not like I remember, but I love it. I thought it was great. So it reminds me of the Burt's Bees. I don't know if any of you guys have the Burt's Bees tinted lip stuff, or there's a few brands that do that, even like a bunch of brands from Whole Foods. You can pretty much believe I have everything, so I've tried it all. Okay, so moving on. Other things that are delighting me and I'm really excited about. One of them is a website. Do you guys know Refinery29? I love that site. I love it because they have these slideshows, and I realize that it's like advertising, right? I get it. But it's also this really cool website of things and ideas and pictures, and I'm so visual that I really love that. Like 6 non-dorky ways to wear a turtleneck. Now, I feel like I'm choking when I'm wearing a turtleneck, but I mean, if I was going to, there were 6 ideas. So, and then there was one that I saw a little bit ago, and it was about the 20 top beauty things that were in the news for 2011. So I love stuff like that. Anyway, it gives you good ideas, holiday gift ideas, fashion shoe slideshow. I just love a slideshow, so I happen to love it. I subscribe to their email and I get to see all their stuff, so that is very cool. But anyway, since I was sort of stuck inside for like, I don't know, a week or so, I did a lot of finishing up with crafting. So I'll show you a couple things that really made me excited. Where do I want to start? Start with this bracelet that I made. So I think I had mentioned it maybe, honestly, WTF, it's a blog, and it typically features a lot of DIY stuff, and, you know, I love something that's DIY. Anyway, there was a hex nut bracelet, like hex nuts you buy in the hardware store. Okay, so I made this. So it's actually a braided cord. You actually would just wrap it around twice like this. I don't know if you can see that. And I made a knot with the loop, so you can just pull it right through and it stays right on. So pretty inexpensive overall. It took me a few times to figure out how I wanted to close it, And as you can see, one side is much longer than the other. And for my brain, this just didn't make any sense. Why would I have it so much longer? And how would I tie it? So you can believe I have like 4 different versions of this. This is the one that I landed on. Okay. I love it. That said, the gentlemen in the hardware store are completely annoyed by me because I went in and I ended up buying 64 hex nuts. I wanted to make a lot, and I like to have extra, and I love craft projects, so that was really good. Okay, Pinterest. Have we talked about this? I love Pinterest. I love Pinterest because, again, it's another visual thing. So it's just a visual interest board, and if you want an invitation, let me know, and I will send you one. So what I did was I have everything pinned on there, and it makes me so happy. Craft, like I have a fiber arts board with all of anything that really interests me that I want to craft. I just sort of pin it and go back to it later. The hex nut bracelet, actually, I first saw on Pinterest, right, because I was following a link to friendship bracelets, which I have some that I'm working on right now. I'll show you guys maybe another video or probably in pictures. So I was just kind of looking through the DIY stuff. Oh, I even pinned all of the stuff that I wanted for fall, winter 2011. I pinned all the style things I wanted, everything I wanted to wear, and put it all together. And now I've got this, like, I can see it. It makes me so happy. Okay. So I was on Pinterest and I saw these knit bangle bracelets. So I made them. There was no pattern, but figured it out. So I'll show you. You slip it on just like that. Sorry, I can't really see it, I know. You'll see it in the picture, so. Anyway, they slide on just like this. I made 2 different kinds. I did a 2x2 knit and then just a plain stockinette. So in case you want to do this at home, totally easy. Measure your bracelet, right? And then do a gauge swatch so you know how many stitches you have per inch. So it's just math. And then knit it, measure around the bracelet, so the width here. And basically you just do a provisional cast on, knit it up, put it together, stitch it up. I mean, stitching it is really kind of a pain in the butt, but you can see the inside. See, it's just sort of, I just sewed it up. Anyway, there you go. And I am really excited about these bracelets. I actually can't wait to make more of them. I think they're so cute and they're so cozy, right? Okay. The other thing I'm really excited about, and I think I had told you guys this before, that I was going to link Anne, my girlfriend Anne, her tutorial on lining hats. So I'll show you what I made my sister. I don't think she watches this, so we should be in luck. Okay, so I made her this hat, right? And it has this pom-pom on it, which was my first exercise in pom-pom making. But then I lined it. Isn't that exciting? So her tutorial was awesome. I actually spent like an hour last night and I lined 3 hats that I made for people for Christmas. It was awesome, actually. It was really easy. You just whip stitch the fleece. I didn't even have, she says that it's easier to do it with somebody with helping hands. Like she had her son help her. Michael was actually out last night, so I did this. I just basically pinned it on my own head and then knit it up. But you want to see it on? Look. See? Cables lined. It's so fuzzy in there. That made me really happy. And I feel like, she says it'll stretch out less too, which is really good because this yarn has a little bit of silk in it and sometimes that stretches. So that's what's happening here. We have some folks coming over tomorrow night. We're just going to have a quick little casual celebration, celebrate my sister's birthday, which will be really fun. Her birthday was the 13th. So, and the party was last weekend, which I missed. I missed everything. So we're going to do that. I'm going to make some pizzas and have some people over, and then we're going to have really, really happy Christmas. I'm really excited. I've already filled Michael's stocking, and I've wrapped all my presents, so I'm really excited this year. I mean, I'm always excited, but I feel extra excited. So that's what's happening. I hope that you folks have a really Merry Christmas, and I will have another video next week before the new year, so I won't say Happy New Year just yet. So, okay, bye.